Hi, you're watching Review Machines, the channel about most interesting machines for work and fun. Today we'll review the newest top-class loader Multivan. It's a new multifunctional machine with articulated frame and telescopic boom. It's produced in Italy by Multivan company, which is considered as one of the leaders in the field of compact machines. So the company states that they managed to make such machine that doesn't have any analog so far. The main feature is that the articulated frame provides maneuverability and it allows to manipulate cargoes very precisely. Well, let's look at this machine closer. Firstly, a few words about the specs. At first glance it's difficult to see something unusual and outstanding. 4-wheel hydraulic drive. Yanmar 4-cylinder diesel engine, 72 HP. Maximum speed is rather high. It's quite a compact machine, and this loader will be indispensable at any regular building yard. The height of unloading is slightly more than 3 meters. Turning radius might be more than at the skid steer loaders, but nevertheless quite good. The engine may successfully work at any season, both in winter and summer. The joint of the articulated frame is made of the best quality steel, so-called Hardex, and it can perfectly sustain maximum load. Telescopic boom provides the best unloading height, it's more than 3 meters, and this feature allows to work with big trucks. 4-wheel hydraulic drive with differential lock gives the possibility to move on the toughest off-road terrain. The cabin is very comfortable, there is a luxurious armchair and air conditioner and heater, so the long working hours will be rather pleasant for an operator. When I was looking at the loader, I got an impression that this machine was like a Ferrari, but in the world of building machinery. The quality seems to be very high, perfect assembly, paint and materials, so I think this machine may be considered as one of the best compact loaders. There is a very interesting socket for connection of additional equipment. We will look at it later. Hydraulic oil cooling system is very efficient, so the machine is able to work at the highest temperatures. The headlights are really splendid, very powerful and effective. They make work at nights very comfortable, like in the daytime. Let's cast a glance inside the cabin. A steering is a standard for such kind of machine. There is a usual steering wheel and multifunctional joystick. It doesn't take much time to get the hang of how to control this machine. Even a complete newbie will be able to start a simple work after some little practice. As I mentioned, the armchair is so comfortable, it can be adjusted in many ways. And any operator feels well there, even during the long working process. There are 2 triddles to move forward and backward. Steering wheel is just outstanding, it has an atomic shape and it's rather stout. There are a lot of space for your legs, so you will feel comfortable at the steering wheel. At the left there are some buttons to control the heater, and at the right there is a main control panel. And this is a dashboard that provides all the necessary information. Then some buttons to control transmission. And to control all the lights of the machine. All the manipulations of the boom are controlled by the joystick, it has 11 functions. Let's watch an operator working with the joystick. Push and pull it, and the boom goes up and down. Then there is a button for a telescopic feature. Push the joystick to the left and right, and the bucket goes up and down. On the whole, the steering is quite intuitive. Then let's see how the machine moves on the ground. To my surprise, it has a rather impressive maximum speed for such kind of machine. It's about 30 miles per hour. But I wouldn't recommend to go very fast on rough terrain, cause there is no suspension system and it shakes you rather strongly. There are two modes of transmission, slow and fast. Fast mode is used when you need to move for a long distance, and slow mode is for working within a building yard. By the way, this machine is able to work even on a very rough terrain. It has off-road tires, and there is a differential lock that's used in most complicated cases. Also, this loader has another interesting feature, it's called dynamic lock system. This feature prevents damaging a surface of the ground, especially lawns. Now let's look how the hydraulic socket works. This socket is used for connection all the kinds of rigs. To disconnect a rig, you are simply to unlock the handle and pull the hoses. Then you need to release an equipment by slight rotating of a boom. To connect any rig, just do the same actions in the opposite direction. But one of the most significant advantages of this loader is its versatility. There are more than 170 kinds of rigs. In this way you can use this machine in any kind of work. Private households, gardening, landscape design, building yard, farming, all these and many other tasks may be perfectly done by this loader. So what can I say in conclusion? The machine produced a very good impression on me. It's beautiful and effective, build quality is also very decent, an operator feels very comfortable operating the machine. There is every reason to say that this is one of the best compact loaders, and I would say that this Italian loader is really like a Ferrari, but from the world of construction machinery. Thanks for watching, please consider subscribing, it will be many more interesting materials, goodbye.